Mayor Muriel Bowser joins us. Madam Mayor, thanks for waiting as we were dealing with all of that breaking news.
Andrea.
But of course, the COVID news, the pandemic, which you have been on top of and trying to keep everyone here safe and protect the region as well, working with Maryland and Virginia.
Yes.
And also, of course, the election. I want to ask you first about Kamala Harris and the angry black woman description, the way the president has been describing her as nasty and mean and horrible. What is your take on that?
Well, Andrea, we know that women, and we've seen it, we saw it in the last election, and we see it now with Senator Harris, that are frequently attacked, unfairly attacked, and often not defended. And I'm very sad to see the President of the United States attack this very accomplished woman and calling her angry because she's tough, or calling her mean because she wants to hold him accountable for 4 years of bringing our economy down. So I think as women and all of our allies, we have to stand up and speak up against that type of racist trope that so many black women have endured.
There's been a lot of excitement among the black women whom I've interviewed and my friends and colleagues about what she represents. Howard University alumna, AKA the whole sisterhood. Seeing a woman of color on the ticket, and one who with her, fascinating immigrant background and heritage from India and Jamaica, but identifying herself from childhood on as a black woman and being part of the civil rights struggle here in the district as well.
Well, absolutely, and I think I agree with so many people who I've heard to say that black women have been the backbone of our party at every level, from volunteering to organizing, getting out the vote, and increasingly being candidates ourselves. And I think there was a real fear that we could be overlooked this go around, and I'm so proud that Joe Biden made the right choice. He picked a very accomplished woman from a major state who's run a major agency in her state, and it is a United States senator, and comes to this campaign, having run her campaign, having traveled this country, and having focused on issues that are really important to Americans. I know that Senator Harris in California was very focused on the foreclosure crisis when it hit California so hard. We need that experience in the White House because we know recovering from this pandemic, we're going to have huge impacts on housing in America. And we know that she will be a great partner to Joe Biden in bringing America back from this pandemic, and especially bringing our economy back for everybody. We know that this pandemic and the economic crisis that it has created has been unevenly impacting Americans. Black Americans are dying more than other Americans. Black businesses are being horrendously affected by this near depression. And we know black women are disproportionately out of work because of COVID shutdowns. So now more than ever, we need diverse voices at the table to speak up for all Americans.
And regarding the pandemic, one of the big sticking points, of course, in the negotiations between the Democrats and the White House is state and local government funding to be part of this package. How important is that to you?
We completely support the Speaker's position and Senator Schumer's position that you can't have you can't consider this recovery funding if you're not supporting states and cities, because by not providing that funding, you actually will eliminate critical local services that the federal government doesn't provide, but local and state governments provide. And by no fault of our own, like the president likes to say, we have seen budgets decimated across our country because of COVID shutdowns. And only the federal government can fill those gaps. So we completely support Speaker Pelosi's position and the Senator Schumer's position in making sure that this deal includes funding for state and local governments.
And right now it looks as though there won't be a deal, and this may get caught up in the continuing resolution at the end of September, the new normal budget process. What impact would that have on your community?
We don't think that Americans can wait, and we know that we need the state and local funding. We also need to make sure that there's unemployment assistance for Americans, and we support what the Democrats have on the table because people are going to increasingly, since that pandemic unemployment has run out at the end of July, they won't know how they're going to make rent or pay for food and take care of the normal activities of life. And that is not a Democratic or Republican issue. That's affecting people in every state in Washington, D.C., all across America. And so we need the Senate to step up and not leave Americans high and dry.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.